This is a patient of mine who, I won't tell you what he does for a living, but he's an attorney. And he is stressed out. And he got up one morning, this wasn't too long ago, and he does his daily routine. He has his espresso, he gets in his car, races to the 101 freeway, and right by Nordstrom over there at Corte Madera, he's trying to get on the freeway, and someone sort of doesn't let him in. And the guy wasn't like, trying to block him, but he just wasn't paying attention. And my patient is infuriated because he thinks this guy is like trying to run him off the road. And so there's this high-speed chase. This guy is just absolutely livid. And they start chasing each other. Their windows are pulled down. These are like grown men screaming at each other through their window. They can't hear anything they're saying. Screaming, fingers, all this expletives. And they pull over on the side of the road. And my patient gets out of his car. And he's like, I guess, going to fight this guy. And he gets crushing chest pain and drops, unconscious. The other guy in this altercation runs over. Instead of kicking and hitting him, he starts CPR. It saves this guy's life. Calls 911. He comes to my hospital. I go inside and I fix this artery. Later that day, this is a real story. Later that day, I'm talking to my patient and he tells me this whole story. And I said, I can't use the name. I said, what are you thinking? I said, don't you think it's a little extreme? Like, you're a grown man. You have an incredible profession. You have family. And he said, he goes, look, this is what immediately after asking my question, he says, I diet, I exercise, doc. I go, what else can I do? That was his like sort of analysis of all this. I mean, the guy was dead. He was like dead on the street. And I asked him, what he says, what more can I do? So a lot of us, and the point of the story is a lot of us are very oblivious to how stressful life gets and what things trigger us and how harmful stress can be.